Is an everything is awesome day out possible over an incredibly busy February half term at the Legoland Windsor Resort? Find out in this vlog as we show you the sights and sounds of one of the UK's best theme parks. We'll have ride footage, food reviews and so much more coming up in this Legoland vlog. Feel free to use the video chapters below to find the segments that most interest you. And with that being said, hold on to your hats and glasses, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness. Yeehaw!
Oh, your hair looks good, man.
Oh no! Good morning from Robert's car once more.
Twice in 4 days.
How lucky we are.
How lucky we all are.
We were at Chesington World of Adventures, Britain's wildest adventure, the other day for their February half-term offering. So go watch that vlog if you haven't. And the other Southern Merlin Park open for February half-term is the Legoland Windsor Resort. So that's where we're heading to right now. Yeah. It's apparently going to be a very busy day, is the rumour.
It's the Monday of February half-term.
Yeah, good context.
So we really are
going into the devil's nest here,
but you know,
I want to give you the real experience, guys. You know, no fast passes or anything. We're just going to get in the queues and let you know the truth of how it is. So come along, let's have some fun.
Join us.
It's
going to be busy.
It took us about 10 minutes to get through the parking, but we're in now. Rob, what did you think of the cake?
I think really nice. I like that they put all the little details on the tiers. I didn't even realise it was their 30th anniversary. They've not made much of a song and dance about it, which is unlike
Merlin too.
So, yeah, very nice. Maybe there's more 30th stuff to come, maybe there's not.
Let us see, let's find out.
Join us, we'll find out together.
Rob's got great news for us. Aero Nomads is only on 5 minutes, so
I've downloaded the app.
We could be on for a winner.
I've not done in years.
Speaking of the entrance procedure as well, so we got here at 9:55, but then got into the park at 10:25, but that includes parking up, going through security. So it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, given the time of day.
Yeah, and how busy it is. Like, we were already in the overflow car park. And also some nice updates around here. Obviously you've got this tap stream, which has got rid of the rock work in the stream, and also those little dragonflies on that tree I showed you are new as well, so they look kind of cool. So there you go.
Yeah, it looks fresh.
Exciting.
Yeah. Is this supposed to be a kangaroo, or is it like a camel without any humps?
It's a lot, yeah. I don't know what it is exactly. Rob was just saying it's very hallucinatory, all these figures they've got in the beginning now with the theme they've gone for. Perfect, you're a star. Minifigure Speedway opens at 11, which seems kind of silly to me considering it's the first ride you basically come across.
Yeah, but otherwise it's 10:30 now. Most things are on 15 minutes apart from the Dragon and the Skylight
as well,
and the driving school and the Coast Guard boating school thing.
Well, that's a shame because I was really looking forward to the driving school.
I've got
that was what I was going to
say.
Unfortunately. Special.
Oh, good. We're going to have to wait 20 minutes for the train to turn up.
Unfortunately, I very stupidly didn't fill up my water bottle this morning, but I said it's okay. We have a water refill station. Oh goody. We just rode the Laser Raiders.
We did.
On-road filming not allowed on that one, so unfortunately I was not able to take you on.
Forbidden.
Laser Raiders also sponsored by
UK
park trailers.
Or something like that.
It's just funny in the queue line, you go through all this like tent canvas tarpaulin to get over the train tracks and the dark ride. Dark ride itself I enjoy. I've actually always been a bit of a sucker for Laser Raiders, but the guns are so loud. It's too
and they're really unresponsive. They're quite difficult.
Yeah, like one in every 3 shots weren't getting registered today.
And you have to shoot at the same target. Maybe we're just rubbish. But you have to shoot at the same target about 3 times to hit it.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it was good or whatever. You want to do that earlier because it can be pretty dire standing that in the middle of the day.
We waited about 15 minutes. That's probably as much as I'd ever want to wait for it.
Yeah.
Something of that
and yet
quality.
you can wait a lot more. So
and we have in the past.
We have. Go ahead.
Hello. Just a little update on the application. We've still got a few things on 5 minutes. A few things on 10. The Fire and Ice Freefall that was closed is now open.
Okay.
Minifigure Speedway is opened to the grandeur of 70 minutes, apparently.
Amazing.
Apparently Fairytale Brook can hold 70 minutes worth of people in its queue line.
I'd like to see that, considering Fairytale Brook is my favourite. Now, that is a ride I have no set bulking point for.
Oh no, we'll get in that line.
The queue could be 120 minutes. I would still ride Fairytale Brook.
It won't be 120 minutes. Minifigure Speedway, as we come to you live, has just gone to 80.
Amazing.
The Dragon's on an hour, and Laser Raiders is on 45 now. But otherwise, everything else is below that.
And it's just gone 11. It's just 5 minutes past 11.
Good news. The train, the name of which I've forgotten.
The Legoland Express.
Thank you. Is more or less a walk-on, so I believe that's the next move.
Yeah, because yet again with this one, can be very, very painful waiting for it to load up and filling all the seats. You don't want to get stuck in a 45, 60 minute queue for that one.
And there's only one train.
I'm going to do a live test for you on if this one works.
Yeah.
Oh, goody.
2 for 2.
Not really the day for an ice cream, but you got the ice cream parlour here. We are still going to get on the train. Basically, it's just left and there's no queue, so we're going to get in the queue in a second. So we're just here in Heartlake City, and over there you can meet, it's like a Lego minifigure character, and then like 8 people not in costumes. We thought about saying hi, but it's a bit overwhelming
surplus
of people to awkwardly say hello to.
Yeah.
Even get your own cameras ready.
I'm excited.
We'll begin very soon.
I'm ready.
He's ready to win the clickbait trophy. I think we've got a winner.
I think this could be it.
Or that one maybe. Oh yeah, that's great framing.
Wow.
The narrator just said the Clickbrick trophy is ours.
Sharing it, apparently.
I'm pretty sure Rob won. I've seen the footage and it's a good shot.
That is the money shot right there.
Hashtag winner.
For the vegan community, you can get a chicken burger. Kids meals wise, it's the same thing but fewer bites and tenders.
Yeah.
It says it includes a dip according to the sign up there.
But we are yet to see.
It doesn't do that here.
But it does include a drink with the kids meal, but not with adults meals at the moment, which is not good at all.
And these are the sort of additional things. Again, it seems to suggest the way it's written up there that you get a dip with the adults meal, but you obviously don't.
But yeah.
And ice cream if you're that way inclined because it's such a lovely hot day. And then there's the drinks.
I mean, $4.75 for that is not good.
These are the only 2 you get with a kids meal, A or B.
Yeah. Even though the time is only 11:45, we're already sitting outside because
secure an exterior seat.
Yeah, there's not really enough seating in there.
Yeah.
Also, we had to go up to get annual pass discount at the till. Then there was some sort of complication with the till. The lady serving us was very nice. It wasn't her fault, but for some reason the system wasn't working, so it took a while.
That.
Yeah, but then here we are. Let me show you the food. So I went for the kids meal, which was 12 quid. With the 20% off was £9.60. It's a reasonable amount of fries in there. For a kids meal, I'd say that's a good amount. And then you just get 5 little, what they're calling salt and pepper chicken bites.
Well, mine I think is salt and pepper.
Oh, are they? Are these?
Those are just normal.
Just bites.
Kids are allowed.
Okay, no flavour allowed for kids.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Whereas these are the salt and pepper situation.
Yeah. So.
And I got 8 because I got an adult's meal, which was £14.
Yeah.
This dip, which I got, which was peri lemon and herb, was £2.50 on top as well.
And cone comparison.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Yeah.
So Rob has paid £2 more for the 3 extra bites, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, the issue here is the fact that the kids meal is 12 quid. I mean, that's insane for the amount of food you're getting. But yeah, anyway, let's let you know how it is.
Let's eat.
Also to say, I got what I called a dark fruit. It's not it's not a strong bow. It's forest fruits included in the kids meal, so you do get that as a little bonus. But yeah, insane. No drinks included in Rob's 14 quid meal for an adult. Crazy.
Special. Yeah. Chips, that's for sure.
Oh, dropped my paper.
The wind is not assisting.
My brothers said they want to see me eat more and show you the my brother's girlfriend said we want to see the inside of your chips, see how fluffy they are, so get ready.
What's the verdict?
That's pretty fluffy.
Is he going to focus? Who knows?
Right, I'm getting fancy with the camera now. I've tried product showcase, so now hopefully it will I just tried to get the chip in frame, it wasn't going.
Special.
That's okay. Is it going to work? It is!
Special.
Look at that. How fluffy? Not that fluffy. But it's okay. Let me try one of the tendies for you. Or the bites, I should say.
Non-salt, non-pepper bites.
No flavour allowed for the kids. Oh. That's actually kind of good.
The amount of noise in this video that's going to sound like we're cup stacking.
That's actually kind of good. But the batter's a little batteria. Batteria?
Battery.
More battery.
That's exactly how I would have said it, yeah.
It's more battery, but not battery acid. It's not battery acid.
No, it's not that bad.
It's more battery than you'd expect for a kid's chicken tenders. But it's nice. It's actually quite nice. Yeah, good bit of crunch on there as well.
Well done, Joe.
That's approved, yeah, well done. I just spat. Sorry guys. Splash though. Well done, Farmer Joe. You've delivered.
Wait, there's more. Dark fruits.
Dark fruits. I'm buzzed. So we just ate.
We just had our lunch at Farmer Joe's Chicken Company.
And yeah, overall, as I said, I actually think the food quality was pretty good. I will give them that, but the pricing is just too much for what it is. For Rob, if Rob had had a drink with like a Coke or something with his meal, it would have come to £20 something.
That's when I think, you know, that's more expensive than a Nando's, and I think Nando's is expensive
and Nando's
nowadays.
is expensive. I mean, yeah, KFC you're getting probably double or triple the amount of food for that price. So yeah, good food actually, all right quality, but pricing not the best. Best ride on park has been acquired. Yeah, it's quite wet in the back. Hang on, I'll show you. Rob's sort of sinking in the back here.
I'm not sure what's happened. I'm not sure where the splashdown is on this ride.
Yeah, Nuva 2026 splashdown now on Fairytale Brook. But yeah, probably could do a bit of a better drainage system.
Just a little bit of aquavacking.
waited about 25 minutes.
This absolute banger.
I would have waited 4 hours, but it was advertised 35, so a bit of a win.
Open the door! It's Little Red Riding Hood! You nasty wolf!
Special. Welcome back to Duplo Valley.
We were going to go on Minifigure Speedway. Max was like, oh, just get like a quick thing of it
shot.
going from down here, because you have to go all the way around to get on it. And we've stood here, I reckon, and I'm not exaggerating, between 5 and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to send it.
Yeah.
And there's also a train that's got 3 empty rows at the front.
When it eventually got sent after said huge wait.
Safe to say we're probably now not going to go on it.
Yeah, we're feeling a bit apprehensive about joining that queue line, I think.
But yeah, which is advertised at an hour.
Right, so Rob measured about a 4 minute, 4.5, 5 minute dispatch on the last one. We're going to stay for one more. We've set another timer because we're curious. It's apparently spilling out the entrance and they have it on 5 minutes. Good luck to anyone in that queue. Definitely not 5 minutes. So that one apparently was 2 minute 20.
That's the quickest we've seen them do it.
So that was a little better, but still not ideal, but better.
Not for the time of year.
No,
You know.
no, considering how busy it is.
Yeah.
In complete fairness, I will say this. This no longer has the really ugly blue and orange tarp all over it, which I said last season I couldn't stand. It made it look like it was a construction fence. However, the landscaping behind it, still disgustingly ugly.
Yeah, of course.
Just put some flowers down. Is it that hard? Put some.
Clearly.
It clearly is that hard. As you see, still spilling out the entrance. They have updated the queue time to say 90 minutes, which definitely feels like a more accurate reflection than 5 minutes.
Eurosat Can coaster on the left.
Moulin Rouge, the Can coaster. I love me a dark coaster. Here we go.
Las Vegas, the city of sin.
Special.
To record the flip.
I'm not spinning. If you want to see a swivel with the new camera, check out the other vlog. While we're here, I'm gonna swivel just once for Rob.
Oh, yes!
I don't like too
He's
much
gonna do it.
spinning.
He's
in,
gonna do
in
it
my
at
footage.
some point.
Rob, have you ever been to Las Vegas?
No,
You haven't.
I haven't. I'm not a sinner.
I, unfortunately, guilty, sent me downstairs. I have been to Las Vegas, and you are right. It does just, as soon as you get in there, you're like, this is a den of sin.
Feral.
It's just like, something's in, I mean, it's quite literally that desert air. You're like, oh, this feels like the kind of place, I mean, you could lose your soul, basically, you know.
You've not sold it to me.
Rob's back with another coffee review. Rob,
Review from the Legoland Coffee Co. I had a cappuccino, priced £4.25 pre-discount.
taste test.
Better than the Dragon Delights coffee from the other day.
Oh, and Dragon Delights, no discount. You know what? You know why it tastes good? That tastes like it's 80% of the value. Just at the Hungry Troll restaurant in the Mythica area. It's no longer fish and chips, it's tendies. Go on.
A, it's actually open, because I've never seen this open.
It's a rarity.
But B, yes.
Yeah, now chicken strips instead of fish and chips. Complete transparency, I had the fish and chips a while ago and it was the worst I've ever had, so glad it's gone. No Hydra's challenge today, unfortunately. The queue line for the Fire and Ice Freefall Towers, 35 minutes. Get yourself to Polton's Park, Windmill Towers, you can walk straight on all day. There was a huge queue for Flight of the Skyline. It was 80 minutes, and I actually believe it. A lot of rapid fast track as well, so I don't think it's going to move anywhere very quickly. So we're doing the Mythica walkthrough instead.
How nice.
Beautiful. Right.
Hello.
You might have thought we were joking earlier about Aero Nomads. Rob's got great news for us. Aero Nomads is only on 5 minutes, but no joke. We just waited 4 hours to get on that. It just opened up,
So closed temporarily.
Yeah, so we got a walk on, which was good. You don't get, it's not, even though it looks like it's covered, we're still getting a little soggy up here.
Little moist.
Yeah, the rain started coming down. We were going to watch the show on Heartlake, City's lake area, but glad we've decided not to do that, as looks pretty bad. As I said, we were going to do Mythica, but the queue was looking painful.
Yeah, it did have it at 80 minutes, which, as you say, it could be.
It may well have been, actually.
But you would have seen us do the walkthrough.
Yeah, the walkthrough was nice, actually. I like that Mythica walkthrough. I think all parks should have more walkthroughs you can get on when there's big queues. Sorry if there is wind up here, sorry if the sound's not good.
Windy.
But yeah, I'm probably going to put you away now, sorry.
Find out in just 55 minutes time.
I know what secrets await. It's an hour and a half queue line. Just ridden the dragon.
Yeah.
What did you think, Rob?
Yes, I enjoy the dragon.
Yes.
I do always think
Correct answer.
I do always think the roller coaster section is underwhelming compared to other dragons.
Yeah, but I still think it delivers an okay amount
It's
of
old,
thrill
though.
for a family
Yeah,
ride.
yeah. And the indoor section of the dragon will always be good. I wish more rides did that.
You know what I was thinking about when I was riding? I was thinking Minifigure Speedway is my biggest gripe with LEGO Windsor, and I was thinking, you know, that was made what, 2 years ago now, 2 seasons ago,
Yeah.
and they said they couldn't be bothered to finish the landscaping.
Yeah.
They, you know, it's all, and like the Lego figures are just like plastic. Kind of, instead of, I know Lego's plastic, but if you see, it's not built with bricks.
It looks cheap.
It, you know, it doesn't look as good as the actual brick-made figures which they made for the dragon. That is a seriously well finished off ride. They did it right back in the day.
Yeah, and the operations were okay. I mean, it said 55 and we waited literally 54. Like,
Well, yeah.
so I mean, you know, They were good.
Yeah, but I will say, not his fault. The attendant was doing a really good job at sending the thing, well, getting us ready.
Like, he was ready to
checking the
go,
bars.
and then they just weren't pressing start.
So yeah, my understanding is they need the train to come back onto the brake run before they then send the train which is in the station. So he was doing a really good job having us ready.
But almost without the need to have done as good of a job.
Yeah, he just had to stand around for a minute, which
That
I felt a bit
run,
sorry for.
That used to run 3 trains back in the day.
Back in
they
the olden
need
days.
the 3rd one back on.
Special.
Yeah.
Regrettably, I do need to say these posts do not have any flags on them.
That's a shame.
Yeah, that needs to get fixed. I said over Christmas on the first day they weren't up, then they got some up. I'm in Knight's Kingdom and glad to report they have brought Christmas here finally. They got some trees. I said that these needed something on them. They put some nice light fixtures on there as well. They got some decorations up. Let's have some proper bunting back on here. Rob has just pointed out this map, unsure if it's new specifically this season or if it was new last season, whatever, but this is going to lead from the path which does come in from the pirate area. I'll show you that in a minute because that's under construction, and he was saying it's nice to have a little mini map of the area when you walk into an area.
It's helpful.
Because then obviously, as Rob put it a second ago, you know what you're dealing with, you know? If you're first time here, you know, okay, I've got a little kids ride there, slightly bigger ride there, shop, you know.
It tells you what's nearby as well, so it tells you the Jolly Rocker is that way back into the Pirate Shores land, and tells you what food there is, what shops there are.
So yeah, nice little, so I don't know if this was new for this season or not, but yeah, nice little map. And then this is the construction wall. So the pirate area is closed off. I think they're redoing the water panning for gold, but for some reason the whole area is shut off. So I guess maybe there's other infrastructural changes going on. You basically have to walk through the Enchanted Forest at the moment, which is not that enchanted because unfortunately there's not many figures in there. Well, there's no figures anymore. Well, I think there's maybe a little duck or something. When I was a kid, there used to be badgers. They used to have loads of great stuff in there.
Wow.
It was one of my favourite things to do. Not anymore. What are you going to say, Rob?
It's more of a rat run now at the moment because people have no choice to get here. Otherwise, they have to go through that path.
You have to go through the.
Which we'll show you in a minute. Come join us.
Come join us. But yeah, just something to bear in mind if you're coming for February half term. You have to go through the Enchanted Forest to get here. Also, we're missing the dragon, and the maiden figure with the water in the courtyard was missing as well. So hopefully out for renovation. Hopefully we'll be back. I presume so. I don't think they could get rid of that dragon forever. He's too iconic.
I'm
so
sure some master builders.
Master builders, Emmett and the crew are hard at work. This is the one duck I'm talking about. As I said, back in the day there used to be loads of Lego figures in here, which is very much not the case anymore, unfortunately. I'd love for them to bring more figures back here, make it feel like a proper Enchanted walkthrough like they did in the Mythica area. That would make me a very happy boy. Rob is here to give us a queue time update here at the Spinning Spider.
3:30.
3:30 p.m. 1.5 hours until the park closes.
Yeah. A few things, 15 minutes or less, but not many things. The most notable, maybe Fairytale Brook at half an hour. The Fire and Ice is still standing strong at half an hour.
Special.
Monster Party half an hour. The Train half an hour. Duplo Dino's gone down a bit to 35. Laser Raiders 40. But the highest queue, still Minifigure Speedway 75.
Very special.
We were debating about going on Skyline, but it's currently closed, so I guess that answers that.
Okay.
Ninjago 45. Dragon 55 still standing strong. But there we go. That's a look at 90 minutes to close at how it looks.
Rob, as ever, thank you very much for
so
your
welcome.
detailed informational pieces.
With kind regards.
They've got another one of these maps. As I said, I don't know, they may have been here before, but in the Pirates area, or what will be the Pirates area, as I said, construction walls everywhere here.
Helpful.
And it looks like the Burger Kitchen's under some sort of construction as well, so doing work on that as well as the panning for gold. And it also means the pirate ship and log flume is closed for the February half-term event as well.
keep our breath together. And then we can come straight on in.
I think Rob might have just found his new favourite figure on Bark.
I mean,
Queen Supreme over here.
She's efficient. I think this guy might be my fave.
We have a contender for Rob's favourite. Very special. It's a real racing car! I'm wondering if this badger is actually the one which came from Enchanted Forest or if it's a different one. There you go, you can still find him on the hillside. Or find a badger, I don't know if it was the original, on your way back up to the beginning. I presume this will not be an actual water stream.
Unless the rain is really that bad.
Yeah.
In which case it kind of de facto becomes one.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, but I'm guessing this is just theming as opposed to it being a functioning water railway like it once was.
Looking good in the sun.
She's always looking good, this one.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really get a proper look at it this morning, but this cake's actually pretty good. They've got all Legoland Windsor specific figures and stuff. Like you've got the prince from Fairytale Brook and Fairytale Brook itself. Very cool. The skyline at the top, Kingdom of the Pharaohs, they've got all sorts. Yeah, Rob and I are actually thoroughly impressed by this. They've really done a good job. They've got it all, as we said, just walking around the thing. And the dragon right at the top there, very good. Hello! Wrapping up our day at Legoland Windsor Resort. Rob, do you want to lead, actually? You lead.
Oh, lead. I thought you said leave. I was like, oh,
Go,
okay,
Rob.
bye.
I've had enough of you. No, you lead, go on.
Yeah, I enjoyed today. I think we knew what we were getting ourselves in for, so we had a decent day. It was busy, as expected. We didn't sign ourselves up for any horrendous lines.
No.
Namely Flight of the Skyline, which we obviously
I think would have
nearly
been
did.
painful, yeah.
The only long queue we had was the Dragon, which was as advertised, so again, we knew what we were signing up for.
Yeah.
I think the park looks well kept. Some nice new bits and bobs to look at.
Bits and bobs,
including- Very good,
We saw that.
including the cake. And
Yeah, agree with that.
I think they're in for a positive season when there's a full ride offer and we're back to full
Yeah.
capacity.
I did say to Rob a minute ago, I think, with Vikings now being closed, obviously you didn't have the Pirate Log Flume open either. You do feel that across rides which shouldn't have more than half an hour queues, getting half an hour queues, like those mid-tier rides, because you're missing two sort of capacity monsters.
Yes.
You do feel that a little bit. Hopefully it will improve a little bit when Pirates reopens, but obviously with Vikings still gone, I think it is a shame that there's a little bit of capacity missing. But in general, as you said, we knew what we signed up for. We didn't get into any horrendous queues. We got into queues we knew would move relatively well.
Yeah.
And we had a fun day. The food I thought was actually pretty good, just to show about the price.
Happy with it.
But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, maybe give me a thumbs up.
I'll just give thumbs up. That's what you're doing, Rob.
What can I
And maybe
say?
even go so far as to subscribe. There's plenty
Fine,
more.
you've convinced me.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
Plenty more theme park adventures and reviews and whatnot coming up. So, thank you very much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Rob.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.